Hey everybody, T-Man again, bringing you guys another video, and this one's going to be a real quick video discussing A.J. Lee's retirement from the WWE and my thoughts on that. The news broke sometime last week. I think it might have even been the day after WrestleMania, or a couple days after WrestleMania, that A.J. Lee, it might have been the Tuesday after the Monday Night Raw after WrestleMania, but announcing on Twitter that she is retiring from the WWE in ring work, and then she sent a picture of her suitcase saying that it's good to be home. So that's what this video is going to be about, my thoughts on that, and giving you guys an update on the channel and all the good stuff that's going to be following. So let's go ahead and let's get right into it. This is just going to be a real short video on my thoughts. So here it is. I think this was a long time coming. I don't think that really surprised anybody. I know when I read the news on the internet, I wasn't surprised one bit, because, I mean, first of all, I mean, everybody knows who her husband is. Her husband's CM Punk. I'm not even going to get into about all the beef between CM Punk and WWE. So I'm sure that's been really hard on AJ Lee. She's been stuck in the middle of that rivalry, and I'm sure WWE, Stephanie McMahon, Triple H, and Vince really don't have too much love for AJ Lee. Not to mention, I don't think her heart's really been in WWE for a long time. If you think about this past calendar year, she's been out the majority of the year, and it hasn't been with injuries. Now, I mean, she just came back a couple months ago, and then she was on the big hiatus again a couple months ago, and then she just really came back for WrestleMania to do this tag team match, which I didn't really even understand the tag team Divas match at WrestleMania, because at what was the last pay-per-view? A couple pay-per-views ago, it might have been Royal Rumble or it might have been Fastlane. We saw Natalya and Paige take on the Bellas recently. So the scene just swapping out Natalya and putting in AJ, and all of a sudden that's a WrestleMania-worthy match. I was very confused by that. Very confused, but and not to mention, I mean, it's not just the heat with CM Punk. If you think about it, man, it was AJ who really publicized the whole hashtag Give Divas a Chance, and I kind of like how WWE's been acknowledging that lately. They've been acknowledging the hashtag Give Divas a Chance, so I found that very, very interesting. Who knows what actually happened? I think AJ's contract was almost up anyways. I don't really know exactly when her contract is up or was up. I don't know any of that, but I'm sure WWE are just as eager to part ways with AJ as that is AJ willing to part ways with WWE. I think it's mutual. I mean, with all this heat with CM Punk, and then Stephanie not too happy with AJ because AJ really did the whole hashtag Give Divas a Chance. But you know what? AJ Lee, man, she's gonna go down to anything, man. I mean, she really is really a pioneer of the Divas division for this generation. I mean, the Attitude Era, and every generation of WWE, you had a diva that really stood out, and that were really above the rest. And in the Attitude Era, you know, it was Lita and Trish Stratus. Before that, you know, it was like Sable and Sunny. In the actual wrestling girl division, it was Medusa. You always had that, and in this today, in the PG era, arguably you have to say that it's AJ Lee and the Bellas are the three, and Natalya, she's been long lasting, but mostly AJ. If you think about everything AJ Lee has done in WWE and the way she's leaving, she should be very proud of herself. I mean, first of all, I mean, she was the longest Divas champion. Not women's champion, the whole Divas title. She's been the longest Divas champion, so she should be very proud of that accomplishment. And I mean, just as much as she's been on top the majority of her run here. Ever since she separated herself from Daniel Bryan, and then you had the love triangle. I mean, they've always handled AJ Lee very good. And then if you even think about how she's exiting the company, I think she's gonna go down as definitely a pioneer of the Divas division in in today's era, no doubt about that. And I mean, let's talk about that. The way she left. I mean, no one knows for sure. She probably wants to be closer with her husband. There has been some weird tweets between her and her husband. I think she deleted following him, or not following, unfollowing him on Twitter. There was something about that a couple weeks back that I read. And not to mention, let's go right back to it again. I mentioned it earlier, the Give Divas a Chance, that hashtag on Twitter. Stephanie was really upset about that. But you know what? Since she's done that, since she's made the comments, if you think about how much attention WWE is giving the Divas division now, they're giving them longer matches. They're not just the quick eye candy anymore. So if AJ at all had anything to do with that, which I think she did, all the Divas should really be thankful to AJ Lee, what she contributed to this, the modern day of wrestling, and how people perceive the women wrestlers. I mean, if you look back at my Divas video I did a few months ago, I pretty much just talk about like how it was mostly eye candy back then. Now, if today's women wrestlers are the best that they ever been, ever. I don't care what anybody has to say. They're the best. I mean, sure, there is some great women wrestlers in the past that are better than today's. But if you think about all around all the divas that we have here today, no ins, ands, buts about it. Today's divas would crush the past. They're just more athletic, and so if we're changing the perception of how we see them as eye candy, as more up just physical wrestlers and acrobatic and just athletes like they really are, then good for AJ and what she accomplished. So that's pretty much it. All I really want to talk about on this one. So I wish AJ the best. I'm sure we're going to be seeing AJ soon, probably with the UFC probably on ringside for CM Punk's first fight and stuff like that. And who knows? Are we ever going to see AJ in WWE again? Everybody always come back. So my opinion is, in some shape and form, yeah, we'll probably see her again. I don't know if she'll be back full time again, but we'll definitely see her again. And a couple updates. I am going to be shooting some more videos. I'll be doing a real quick Monday Night Raw video. I'm going to be shooting all different kinds of videos. I'm going to be shooting short videos like that, under 8-9 minute long videos. I'm also still going to be doing pretty soon your Let's Talk Wrestling. I'll probably be doing that on Saturday from in my car. I also will be doing some more of the non-topic, of the non-wrestling videos too. Those got perceived very well, so I might do some more action figure ones. I might do one on Secret Wars, a preview, updating on that, and all different kinds of videos coming up soon. A lot of wrestling videos and a lot of non-wrestling videos too, because they're just fun to do, and I want this channel to be really fun. So anyways, guys, this will conclude this video. I'll see you for the next one. Take care, guys.